Hey, hello there. Welcome. This is my last vlog, my week 8 vlog of the last term of my university. And yes, it's been a journey, definitely has been a journey. I just want to say thank you to all the lecturers out there in the fashion promotion group at Ravensbourne who've been putting up lectures and stuff and all of that, because I know a lot of universities have just ended, but Ravensbourne has kept on and we've done a lot of work and stuff, and I've done a magazine and I'm really happy with it, and just want to say thank you to all the lecturers in the fashion promotion group again. So yeah, let's get on to what I've been doing for the last week. So for the last week we did have some lectures, but there wasn't any lectures on lecturing stuff. Like last week I talked about the Boohoo group and stuff, but this week it was more just like continuing with our not website, magazine. And yeah, I finally got the images back from my collaborator for my double page spread from Ellen Tor. If you're not familiar with her work, this is her work. And I want to do like a sort of fashion travel guide, but there's also like a bit of history about these trends. And so I put here a sneak peek into the culture and history of beloved fashion staples and trends, and I focused on USA, Japan, Scotland. And as you can see, these illustrations by Ellen Tor, you should check out her website. Just type in Ellen Tor on the internet and the website will come up, and she does these really cool and unique sort of fashion illustrations that I really liked. And yeah, she agreed to do them for my magazine, which is really good, and they turned out so great. I'm so grateful with them. And now, as you can see, I put a little paragraph between each one, gives you a little intake into what brands adopted these styles, and then like a little history about the style. Or like for example, Japan talks about the how a lot of the brands from Japan use a lot of layers. Scotland, and how like British fashion houses have used it, and how it was actually banned for a bit. And then for USA, it's how CK205, RIP, and Hood by Air created like the unique twist on the American like cowboy boot, and how it actually came from the Spanish. And there's a little history behind it. But yeah, it's really cool little. I've decided to call it Fashion Voyage because it's a bit like a journey into the unknown, gives you a bit more of history and cultural background behind staples you love. But anyway, that's that, and I'm really happy with it so far. And I think in general, I think I've nearly done. I think all I need to do for my magazine now is actually just do the contents. Except from that, I'm done, and I'm really happy with it actually. It turned out really well. Obviously, there's ups and downs in this magazine, but it's turned out really good, and I'm really happy. Also, this week we have to we had to start a website mock-up of what if our supplement did have a website, then this is what it would look like. Obviously it's not live, but it just gives the lecturers and even me like a better idea of what it would look like. So I'll show you it. Haven't finished it yet, but I'll show you so far. So this is it. So this is the menu homepage. It's very simplistic because I'm keeping it true to the Mothership magazine and to my mission statement, as it's very, because I want the images to like speak for themselves. So I put an image I took for one of the, no, I didn't take, one of my friends took for my No Man's Land photo shoot, and it's just got like a nice simple layout, easy to get around the website. Obviously press menu tab, the hidden menu menu bar display comes out, and it gives you all the different categories like behind the scenes, fashion, photography. And so yeah, that's all good. It's got Instagram on there, all the socials, about, subscribe. Then we have the About Us page, which tells you everything about the magazine and what we represent and stuff. And I looked at a lot of other fashion magazines websites like ID and stuff, and they're very like simplistic. So I decided to like spice it up a bit with an image, because a lot of them didn't even have images. So I just included an image in mine. And yeah, I think it's important About Us page because it really explains who you are and what your mission is with this magazine, as I said before. And the photography page, as I said like many times over the weeks, Avant Garde and its mothership magazine Nicotine are very heavily image based. It's more like a lookbook or like photo album than it is a magazine in some ways. So I decided I didn't really want to put any writing on a photography page and let the images speak for themselves, as I put here. So yeah, that's what I've done for this page. And yeah, I think the images are quite strong here, and they're exclusively online. None of these images are in the magazine, so that's good. So the fashion page, this is quite different to the magazine, as this has like little articles like about very relevant and up-to-date news in the fashion world, such as Digital Fashion Week, which started literally this weekend with London Fashion Week. So that's interesting. Obviously there are a few articles that link with a magazine, such as the New Wave Creatives one, but I don't want to do too many from a magazine because I don't want to cannibalize the print. I want the print to be unique and really good by itself and not rely on the website. So that's why I didn't want to put loads of that on there. And there's also another one, such as black-owned fashion labels to invest in. As we know, like Black Lives Matter is happening at the moment, so I thought it was very important to put a tab about that on there. So yeah, this is the fashion tab. Got the BTS page. So this page is exclusively, all the content on there is exclusively online. You can't get any of this on a magazine because mainly, except from the images, it's like an interview. They have a little bite size of audios with each image, and all the images are exclusive as well. So each image under it there's an audio, and it's basically an interview with either a model or it's an interview with the photographer of the shoot or even the editor, and this gives you like a little insight in how these shoots are made and like the purpose behind them, and talking to the models and what was their experience like on set. So it's really cool. And there's also Q&As, which are all a bit fun stuff, get to know the cast and crew, so might as well. So it's a really cool page, and yeah, this is all exclusive online, so it's very fun content to get into. It's quite juicy. And then there's also the Culture Abroad page. So this page is in line with my fashion voyage page. Obviously it's going to link with it, but it's going to be very different to the page because in the magazine, as you can see, it's more playful and looks much nicer, as on a website it's much more simplistic and not as playful. So again, I wanted to do that because I didn't want to cannibalize the print. I wanted the print to look really nice, but then on the website make it look more simplistic, so people would get the magazine and it just looks nice. So this doesn't cannibalize the print, because the print is like the most important thing to me, but also the website is as well, so that's why. So the website will be updated every time there's a new issue, just because it needs up, because of each issue the Fashion Voyage double page will have new cultures and countries in that issue, so they will be added to this globe index. And this globe is going to be 3D, so you can roll it around and click on different countries and it will tell you about like the fashion culture and stuff, so that's cool. And on this page there's an ad banner from Essence, because they're one of the supplements partners and collaborators. So the collaborators, I said like ages ago, with my supplement is Essence, Airbnb, and MoMA Museum. MoMA Museum. So yeah, I don't want loads of advertising on my website, just because I don't want it to overthrow my content and look really ugly and just too much in my face. I want it to be a little bit there, certain pages at certain times, but not too much. And it's only those partners who can advertise on my website, no one else, just them. And then that's all I've done so far. Oh, there's also the phone. So this is what the website will look like when it's formatted onto a phone. So it's very similar, but just in the width of the phone. So yeah, it's cool. And then down here, so yeah, down here you can see Q&A with models and crew, and yeah, that's basically it so far. That's all I've done so far with the website mockup, but I don't want to make this vlog too long. Usually before I plan a website mock-up, I have a little planning sheet here, like of what I can do. Then obviously I'll cross it out when I've done stuff. So yeah, this has been a really interesting journey making this magazine. Obviously because of like COVID and stuff, I've learned new skills, I've connected with people more online. To be honest, I think if I didn't go into COVID, I wouldn't have done like those collaborations with like my DPS and stuff. So I think the COVID has helped me a bit in sort of confidence, and with the Zoom calls, although it was awkward with the class at first, I feel like we've got a bit used to the Zoom stuff, and I feel like we know each other a bit more now because we've gone through the awkward stage of COVID. So I feel like with the classmates, we know each other just a bit more than, even if we're not in contact, I feel like I know them a bit more now, so that's cool. But yeah, again, I just want to say thank you to all the lecturers for pulling all this content and like record lectures online, and because it's given me a routine and not made me like depressed or anything, because most of the time like you can just feel really down during quarantine, and I feel like these lectures have given me like a purpose of something I can do, and I really enjoy it, and obviously I want to do something like this in the future. And I've just got a better insight on how to do like photo shoots and fashion advertorials, fashion writing, and even, oh gosh, what's the name? Yeah, I've got a better insight into like, there's fashion writing, I suppose, and photo shoots and modeling and stuff. So I've learned a lot of new skills, and it's been really good. But yeah, I think that's everything. This is my last vlog, so hope you enjoyed them, and I might do more in the future depending on what the assignment says. But this has been really fun, and I hope you have a good summer once all COVID is finished with. But obviously COVID's going to be around ages, so keep safe and wear your masks and use your antibacterial gel. But until another project or whatever, goodbye and thank you for watching.